Hi Pisces, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself and within your journey, because everything has a meaning to it, and we all start from a blank canvas. If you like a personal message, all of that info will be in the description box below. I also offered generic tarot readings as a second option. Just decided to do that out of nowhere. I thought that would be cool to have at least two options. Make sure you click that notification bell to be notified of future readings, because YouTube can be really weird, especially if you want to be notified and you aren't. So always do that, so if you want to be notified. And without further ado, what I started drawing for you were these semi-shapes and lines. Then from there, it turned into an ear. One of the 6 senses. Except it's not an ordinary ear. It's very pointy, indicating to me Irish descent, an elf, or a leprechaun. You're going to hear something or hear something better because you're Irish. I don't know what that means. The second thing I drew was, not surprisingly, an elf with a long pointy hat. So pointy hat, pointy ears. The elf is in a stance as if to say hooray or yay, with its hands in the air. You're going to hear good news, whether you're eavesdropping or you just hear it, period. Hats usually act as a cover, so I'm getting the feeling too that you act nonchalant too. Like, I didn't hear anything, or I'm just a short little elf that can't see anything, I can't see far up. But you can hear high up. You can't see far up, but you can hear high up. That's your gift, especially if you're short or on the shorter side. And I was getting high up in a different way. Like, high up, I'm also getting high up as in higher power. You're simply listening to a higher power, and you can distinctively hear something that makes you excited, like a huge accomplishment or a pat on the back. My ear is also on the right side. It's the right ear. You'll hear this from the right side. Your right ear rings or will ring from the right side during an exciting moment where you're super happy. It's like they're going to be celebrating with you in a way. And I seriously get the feeling that someone is elf-like, short, or of Irish descent. I'm also seeing this cuteness. You know how some dolls or trolls have those rosy cheeks? And it just looks like the most innocent thing you've ever seen? This is really cute energy. I'm also seeing someone blushing due to a compliment, or you overhear something about yourself, and it's all good things. Someone has nothing but good things to say about you. I'm also seeing this as a compliment from the higher ups. Just like elves have high hats or high ears. And I think it's the very thing you were teased for. The very thing that made you stick out or something. It's going to benefit you now. Like, woohoo, this is great. It's like the higher the ears, the pointier the ears, the more connected you are to the higher powers. So if you've ever been insecure by your ears, don't be. I was also getting Dumbo. Like, Dumbo was teased for his ears, but guess what? He was special and he was gifted. And you didn't know it right away. You didn't know you were gifted right away. Lastly, I unexpectedly got something around a disability or being deaf. Someone can finally hear. Hearing aid. A hearing aid to the divine, or something like that. You're just listening, straight up. You're listening to guidance, compliments. I really like this. You could also be hearing that you're gifted, like someone thinks you're gifted. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Getting Dumbo again. Dumbo felt ostracized, different. He thought it was a bad thing to have those ears. He thought it was a bad thing to be able to hear everything. This is how it started. You felt like the Five of Pentacles. So the very thing you were made fun of is what you're going to be congratulated on, especially by the higher ups, the ones that have been with you through thick and thin. They didn't leave you out in the cold. They never go anywhere. Your angels, your guides never go anywhere. So that makes even more sense. Nine of Swords. Something tells me this is a nightmare or someone's reverting back to the past. Also getting like childhood bullying period from the past, and it still gives you nightmares even though it might not be happening anymore. Yeah, something left long-term damage. I'm also getting long-term hearing damage. An accident or something that you feel made you flawed, but it didn't. King of Cups. You're gonna hear something that makes you emotional, but in a happy way. Six of Swords. Speaking of childhood, I had no idea Matilda just started on the TV, and that's, well, everyone's seen Matilda, I hope so. She realized she was gifted. She was blessed with those gifts, but her family saw her as weird, disobedient, horrible child, but that's not how Miss Honey saw her. That's weird, the weirdest synchronicity ever. Like something on the TV, as I talk about it. Three of Cups. I'm getting an exciting adventure. Or an exciting event. You're going to overhear something at an event or a party. You know how some people talk amongst themselves? I feel like you're going to overhear that. Because you're gifted. I feel like people look up to you. Or they get something from you, like maybe guidance. It's very exciting, it's very thrilling. Yeah, once again, like this is very giddy energy. This is happy, like happy tears or something that really it makes your heart race. Well, remember a guy, it makes you blush? That's what this Ace of Wands is, that like blood pumping or blood rushing to the face. It's like you're a cute little elf. So I'm getting to like, you're really cute when you're excited. Sometimes you're really cute when you're excited. And once again, I was getting something about good news, hearing good news. And you're not alone in that good news. This is all about celebrating with people or a group. Celebrating with a group. And notice here in the Hierophant, there's 3 people, except there's one they're listening to, or one they're comforting. Remember, again, it was like they're gonna soak in the glory with you. They're gonna support your success, even though it's not happening to them. I was saying this is either the divine or actual people. Just nothing but good things. I really like this. This is a very supportive energy. It's like, even though this isn't our celebration, if it's yours, it's all of ours. It's like clap for everybody, even though their dreams or something might kick off for them. It's like they don't care because they know you deserve it. You've been through a lot. You've been left out in the cold. I feel like a lot of bullying here. I'm seriously getting that. Something that left an emotional mark. But now I'm seeing this as the past left an emotional imprint or an emotional mark. But then here, stay. In the future position, this is going to leave an exciting mark. So I don't want to say PTSD in the reverse. Like, PTSD is an extreme thing. I don't want to like say something I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's like PTSD in the reverse. Something that will leave a long-term exciting effect where you can look back at it and just, it's like you blush when you think about it, or you get really warm and excited just thinking of it. This is something you're gonna look back on and smile about, maybe even cry about, but happy tears. So you're also gonna be traveling with people, traveling for work, going on vacation. We are reaching that time. Wands are, I believe, like summer months, spring months. And aces are beginnings. I feel like spring, summer has just started, has just blossomed. And people are wanting to get out there, especially with all the restrictions from COVID. So I feel like that's what's on your mind right now. Just having fun with the people that want to have fun with you. I feel like too, you got the message you've been waiting for. A message comes fast. Remember I got right ear? Like your right ear is ringing. Your right ear is ringing. Or you hear something in your right ear from above. Or then that's how you're getting through life right now. That's how you got out of this dark place, is you're listening to above. Getting this, definitely this Dumbo / Matilda, because that came on the TV scenario. This very thing you were ostracized for is going to be what leaves a lasting impact. Victim. Yep. In the past, you felt like a victim, or you were a victim. And I was getting like, it's an acorn, and like you were nuts or viewed as nuts, but you really weren't nuts. You were onto something. Green dragon. I'm getting green monster, like envy. That's all it was. This wasn't because you were weird. This wasn't because you were nuts. It was because it was intimidation or envy. And that happens more than you think. Because if they really didn't care, they'd leave you alone. They'd just ignore you. They wouldn't go out of their way to break you down. People only want to break down powerful things or powerful beings of light. But yeah, you're definitely moving out of that. That was in the past, and you're actually like moving. So right here we have travel, and then it's like he's waiting. Waiting too, like you got there first. He's like he sailed across the river, and then he's right by the river, except he's on land. He's grounded. So it's like you're waiting for someone to come or catch up. I feel like you had to leave someone behind, or they had to leave you behind, and now you guys are coming together again because you're on the same like vibration or something. Quest. You two are meant to go on a quest. You're meant to go on a quest with somebody. And I'm also seeing quest as in travel. You know, sometimes quest is usually said with pirates. Like, we're on a quest, we're on a mission to find the buried treasure. And then these are two different climates and two different areas. You're on a quest, like literally travel, but also it's like you're put on a mission by the divine. It's like they're telling you a quest. They're telling you what to do, and you're listening to it. And look, notice how it's a child. You've been connected since a child. That's where it began, because that's when you were at your lowest point. And instead of it getting worse, it's like you use that. Oh my god. It's like, look at this whole spread. Like, you can't really see it down here, but it goes from dark to blue to light to like this orangey color. I feel like that's very symbolic of your journey. Out of the dark and into the light. Except you didn't see the light, you heard the light. Do you hear a sound and you're waiting for it? It's like you always wait for guidance from this ancestor or from this higher power. And they know exactly what they're doing. See how it changes here? It also changes on the spread. It's really funny. What's to come in the future? Any more advice moving forward? Growth. I feel like the seeds you've planted are growing. I feel like you've grown too. This represents your journey from little to big. And like the divine, this higher power was the one watering you. Reading from the root up. Yeah, this is a major growth and expansive period for you. Also seeing make room for new friends, new quests. I definitely feel like you're going to be on a mission with somebody. I don't know what that alludes to, but they're going to be very significant on this chapter in your life. And something tells me you guys had to catch up to each other. You guys weren't on the same level. I'm even seeing an old friend coming to the surface or coming back. You guys grow up and then I just got fall in love all over again, but platonically. Oh my god. And then bottom of the deck we have destiny. Yin and yang. Yin and yang. This partnership is literally yin and yang, and it's going to help you guys heal the darkness and the light within each other. See, this is both of your like ancestors like really happy with like look at the good work we've done. We watered that plant. Now that plant doesn't need us anymore. It's just really funny. That's really cute. You guys have the same destiny. You guys are put on a destiny. You have a purpose. Wow. And once again, view those quirks, those maybe even those things that you were teased for, as what's now going to benefit you. It's like you heard the call, you listened to the quest, the mission, and just look at how your life is unfolding now. I definitely get the feeling people are celebrating with you. They're very celebratory of your success, and that's definitely the people you want in your circle. I feel like that's what you lacked in the past. When you needed somebody, especially if you wanted to celebrate, they weren't there to celebrate with you. Green-eyed monster. Not worth it at all. Okay, Pisces, that's the end of your channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. And yeah, stay true to yourself and listen to your ear. I feel like your ears are going to be ringing too. Listen to those messages that are going to be coming to you as guidance for what's to come. Okay, guys. Bye.